Why, hello there, everybody. I'm back. Haven is here with another healthy helping of Super Robot Wars. A couple of things just to go over right before we get started. Things have been pretty hectic for me trying to get stuff set up now that I'm an affiliate. You might notice in chat, I have added chat badges. They're sort of grayscale-ish peace signs, but as the months go on, they'll start to get more color. So the more months you subscribe, the better looking your badge will be. And the closer to my avatar, well, it'll start to look. So yeah, look forward to that. I managed to get a working version of Photoshop that I had on my old computer, so I can actually do like graphics and stuff again, which is nice. But I'm going to be spending this evening and tomorrow looking for people to commission for character design for my eventual VTuber model and for emote design as well. So I'm going to be getting that set up. In case you did not see them, let me get this set up real quick. These are the current emote ideas that I'll be using. So, yeah, those are the ones I'm planning. So I need someone who can draw a small version of the Stoner Sunshine somehow, so I need to think about how that's gonna work. Acel, I'm just gonna have, like, me on something going fast. Maybe riding a plane friend. And then, of course, a patented evil smile that goes with my patented evil laugh. Yeah, I like these ideas a lot. Alright, but once again, if you have any ideas for emotes, or you've got ideas of how they should look, yep, let me know. I am open to ideas. That being said, let's get started, shall we? When last we left our heroes, we had just dealt with the calamity from afar. So we are in the Twilight Age, and space travel has become, especially outside of the solar system, very hostile to humanity. We have discovered one of the reasons for this is because of the Zonder, thought to have previously been defeated by Guy and the 3G team. Turns out the Zonders are back. And that provides a new threat for the space that we didn't have before. Fun! But in fighting them off, Guy and the Gao Gaigar both joined our team, along with the folks in charge of the Eldora Soul and Black Might game. Then we determined, well, we kind of have to split up and do things different ways, because we've got threats in space, but we also still have to find out who the Claw is and what the fuck he's up to, as per Van. So we split up. We decided to take the Earth route, and in doing so, we met up with a couple of CEOs. Wada and his Trider G7. He's part of the trio that's Daitarn, Zambot, and Trider. They're like a three-man team, even though they're all from different series. In the Super Robot Wars series, they're like a three-man team usually. So we had Zambot in the first game, just Daitarn in the second, and now we have just Wada and the Trider in this one game. And then we also met, again, Mido and the Brave Express Corps. And a couple of folks from the 3G team as well joined us. So we managed to fight off some more Zonders, finding out that some of the old villains from Mido's world decided to cause some problems. But we didn't move any further than that, so it's time to move on and to see what other threats the world might hold for us. Still in Japan, at the Bay Tower Base in G Island City. 3G Bay Tower Base. Welcome to 3G, Captain Rory. This is the main order room, our headquarters. Thank you for your gracious invitation, Chief Daiga. No, thank you for your assistance in the fight against the Zonders. The Nadesco team and our collaborators have a shared duty to fight against anything that opposes peace. There will be much to address eventually, but for the time being, everyone is a worker bee. Guy wasn't kidding in his report when he said you had a diverse roster. I'll take that as a compliment. Since 3G is under the jurisdiction of the Earth Federation Bureau of Science and Technology, we can't go around acting like a military unit. But if we do it in the context of providing assistance to the autonomous Nadesico team, we should be able to dispatch personnel and machines. You mean Guy Shishio, captain of the 3G Mobile Squadron, as well as squadron members Hyoryu and Enryu and Volfog of the Intelligence Division, are hereby dispatched to assist the Nadesico team, together with operator Mikoto Utsugi. Thank you for your assistance in conceptualizing a new autonomous force. What about Mamoru, your special team member? Since we don't presently know what the Zonders are up to, I'd rather avoid exposing him to more battles. I'll be keeping him on standby. From what Wada and Guy mentioned, he seems to be a bit out of sorts, so I agree that's probably for the best. That's the Gold Tiger, all right. He knows what's up. Nothing like seeing an old war buddy thriving in his element. Did you geezers just barge in the main order room without permission? Come on, Silver Puma. We're glad to see you too. In addition, we will mobilize our intelligence division to investigate the man with the claw. With the Martian successors keeping quiet for the time being, our primary concern is the Zonder return. About that, would you mind delivering the anti-Zonder defense system developed by 3G to the new photon-powered laboratory? It would definitely be a serious problem for that place to get eaten away by the Zonders. Exactly. That's why we have to constantly keep our anti-Zonder measures updated. Understood. It works out nicely for us since we have business of our own in New Fuji Research Town. Is this sightseeing? Tetsuya wants to introduce us to someone. Alright, New Fuji Research Town. Fancy! Nice to see you, Nadesico team! You too, Shiro. Thanks for coming out to see us. Sorry about this, man. I need to ask the commander of the Federation Forces Far East Branch's 3rd Squadron to be our tour guide. Oh, that's cool, really? Put in a transfer application. It's been accepted. You mean, the change won't be effective until tomorrow, but I'll be a full member of the Nadesico team. Glad to be here. Welcome aboard, Shiro. I'll run you through the ringer. I've already been through the hell at Tatsuya's special training. It's gonna take a whole lot to make me cry, Uncle. Is this who you wanted to introduce us to, Tetsuya? No, actually. What's wrong? I've never seen you so mellow before. Ooh, are you about to introduce us to your girlfriend? It's not that. It sure isn't. I'm on his family register now, so I'm way past the girlfriend stage. Oh shit! Tetsuya got married! Wait, his family register? Does that mean you're married? You're his wife? Well, yeah, pretty much. Everybody's like, holy shit! I see some new faces this time, so I'll introduce myself again. I'm First Lieutenant Jun Hono. I'm Tetsuya Tsurugi's wife, but I generally go by my maiden name. I never knew you and Jun were married, Tetsuya! We haven't had an official marriage. She just joined my family register. Why, that's wonderful. This is a cause for celebration! Oh, I get it. So that's the reason for the combat professional's grand change in occupation. Sorry for not telling you the whole truth before, Sagiri. Hey, it's all good. I'll call it even after getting to see this lovely sight. Well, Tetsuya, I believe some belated congratulations are in order. I'd like to thank everyone in VTX for looking after my husband. I can't help but notice, Jun, your stomach is a little rounded there, is it? Yes, it is. It's not too obvious just yet, but I'm carrying new life within me. A new life? You mean a baby? No, she means a cat. Yes, Priscilla, a baby! Yep, pretty much. Holy shit, Tetsuya's gonna be a dad. Attaboy, attaboy, Tetsuya. Now you're a true hero. You've proven your manhood. Excuse me? Whatever. And if we include your family, your womanhood and childhood too. Well, thank you. Marriage, huh? Marriage. It's got such a nice ring to it. Yeah. That's just something wonderful about spending the rest of your life with someone you love. You can say that again. Dan, no need to walk on eggshells with me. Congrats, Tetsuya. Thanks. That's very big of you, Van. Here's hoping that one day your own mental scars will heal. It's a shame you haven't had a real wedding, though. Yeah, seriously, a wedding between the hero Tetsuya Tsurugi and Jun Hono would fetch 30% ratings easily. That stuff's not exactly Tetsuya's cup of tea. Well, Tetsuya should man up and make your dream come true, Jun. That's one thing to say, but having a wedding has always been a dream of mine, but there's actually another reason I'd like to have one. And that is, to light a fire under a certain other eternally non-committal couple. Are you talking about my brother and Sayaka? Got it in one, Shiro. By Shiro's brother, I take it you mean the other big hero, Koji Kabuto? Koji Kabuto and Sayaka Yumi. Sayaka? Oh, you're talking about Sayaka Yumi, the head of the new Photon Power Laboratory. That's right. So, in case you didn't get the hint yet, this is basically further down the timeline than we're used to seeing the Mazinger team. So, Tetsuya is now an older dude with his own family being started, and Sayaka took over the Photon Laboratory. They're a non-committal couple? Sayaka's one thing, but whenever I see Koji, the best he can do is act like a nervous teenager. Do you blame him, June? He's got a busy life as a researcher. Every day is packed for him. That's beside the point. Well, don't look at me. That's why I was hoping to show him a wedding sometime soon. To give him a sense of urgency, but then this tummy happened. Where you going, Van? I'm gonna make them tie the knot, kicking and screaming if I have to. Van's like, no, you are getting married. Fuck this. Stop waiting. You need to calm down, jeez. Where is Koji anyway? At the new Photon Power Laboratory? Actually, he's doing some special coaching today. Coaching? Welcome to Scenario 13. Z returns. Hey, it's these ladies. Let me ask you something, Coach Kabuto. What is the appropriate course of action when we're clearly outgunned by the enemy? Good question. Shit! Coaching's in a suit! What the fuck? A frontal charge with hard-working guts? Definitely not that. Mindless struggling won't get you anywhere. That's not bravery, that's just turning on blinders to avoid your own fear. And that in turn is recklessness. Exactly. Desperate times are when we want to keep the cool your most. That way you can analyze the situation and find a solution. Look for enemy weak points, holes in their strategy, any little crack you can make. That's where hard work and guts come in. I'll remember that advice. That's for times when you gotta keep your cool the most. Got it. Color me surprised, if you don't mind me saying so. I'm expecting Koji Kabuto to be the poster boy of recklessness. Sure, I don't mind. You're not wrong. I talk this way now, but when I was fighting Dr. Hell, I was pretty darn desperate. The dynamic, hot-blooded high schooler fighting to save the world. I imagine that's how most of the media portrayed you when they called you a hero. And that was a long time ago. I don't care what people say nowadays. Well, I, for one, have a much different impression of you after meeting you in person. I'm honored to see a different side of you than what the rest of the world sees. I've had time to grow up. These days, I'm a 2-bit researcher. So I hope you don't mind if this coaching is one-day deal. Sorry to ask you this, Koji. I think nothing of it, Commander Oda. I always look forward to hearing more about space from you. Glad to hear it. In fact, one word from you is worth more than 100 pages in a manual. Which is why I wanted the people that will soon carry the weight of the next generation to hear your thoughts and feelings. If anything I say can be useful to these young ladies, so much the better. Besides, riding into Tsuchiana is a nice change of pace. You don't pilot Mazinger Z anymore, Coach Kabuto? Noriko, I'm ready to do that the moment there's a need for it. And that time may come sooner than any of us would like. Huh? Is that an alert? Koji, an unidentified group of machines have emerged from the Suruga Bay, and they're headed your way. They should come in visual range soon. Is that Zonder that showed up in G Island City? No, it's... Wait a minute, aren't those brutish forms and garish colors? Are those Kikikaiju? That's them, alright. I know those things anywhere. But what are you doing here? We spent years scouring the whole world and couldn't find any Kikaiju or production facilities for them. They're attacking! Kikaiju are public enemies. We'll have to fight them. Don't. Why not? They're displaying a very obvious hostile intent. I can tell from a glance that these Kikaiju are way nastier than ones I fought 10 years ago. What? These are mass production Kikaiju, using strategies and tactics different from the ones we know. It would be too dangerous for the 4 of our machines to face them alone. I'll hold them off. You 3 get out of here. But... Let's move, Noriko. Big sis. We should abide by Coach Kabuto's decision. We would only slow him down if we stuck around. Okay. Hey, don't worry. I'm not desperate by any stretch. Once I'm sure the 3 of you made it safely, I'll figure out an escape plan of my own. Please stay safe, Coach. You'd better come back alive. Now then. If I'm going to talk like a veteran hero, I better be ready to walk the walk. The Ichinana is pretty good at aerial combat. If I keep my distance, keep them disrupted, their aim will be off. I just have to figure out how much I can manage without wearing a pilot suit. Okay, enough of that. I've done what needed to be done. Now it's to blow this place. We'll take it from here then. Okay. Now we actually need to make decisions about who we bring. Wolfog. And Shoryujin. Great Mazinger! Is that you, Tetsuya? Don't forget about me, brother. Your fangirls are worried about you. Get back and show them that you're keeping your chin up. Since you asked so nicely, sure. Watch out, though. These Kikaiju defy common sense. Koji's forwarded us data on the Kikaiju army. I'm impressed he was able to compile so much in such a short time span. Allow me to handle operator instructions for units on the field. Thank you, Bakoto. Bakoto said as your supporter. Koji did his job as a researcher. The rest is for the fighters to handle. Yeah, let's do it, Tetsuya! It's nice you like your work, I guess. Just don't die out there, Tetsuya. I'd never be able to sleep at night if we left your new wife a widow. You've got a baby to consider, too. I had no intention of dying out here. But I'm always ready to put my life on the line to defeat evil. Alright. Defeat any Garasect V2 in one attack. Use a support attack or second attack is possible. There is a special attack point bonus, but we're not going to get to that just yet. Supporter. Ultra Gutsy. One person gets morale plus 10. That's not bad, but it's not the best. Okay. Got a couple of people that could possibly pull off a one-hit KO. Oh, new-ish unit. I mean, we've ran into this before, but here's Shiro and the Ichinana. He's going to be officially on our team now. Yep. Not super impressive, though. Same as before. Kind of a throwaway unit. But, hey, we've got it. Nah, I don't need that. I never thought my generation would be fighting Kikaiju, but I'll take this opportunity to show them how much I've grown. Good dodge. We're gonna need to build up some EXC points before anybody, and morale, before anybody has a chance of doing anything regarding a one-shot, though. Did I ever give you support attack? You already had it. Good. Kikaiju. Seeing those takes me back to my bittersweet old school days. But maybe that's not the most appropriate line of thought here. I never knew such terrifying machines existed. Raimi? You're not familiar with Kikaiju? I was studying abroad in a colony back then. Well, I think I'll vent my old bitter teenage angst by trashing these things. Wow, these things don't have much range at all. Let's do this, Kikaiju. You're not gonna get to stomp around like you did last time you showed up. I mean, I was too young to remember any of that stuff, but still! My master taught me all about the horrors of Kikaiju. I'll put a stop to those beasts with my burning Gundam fist!
古今東西獣と戦う武闘家はいたもらった
Kikaiju, weapons of terror sent by an evil scientist. A horrific household name to anyone from Japan. No to anyone. It's heroes who triumph against that, and I'm ready to be one. All we get out of wreckage these guys is scrap metal sold to a junkyard. Quit your griping. We're not gonna beat these things if we don't start taking them seriously. I bet whatever bastard sent these things over will get a huge price on his head, though. If we want to get to the ringleader, we gotta do something about these guys first. Kikaiju, huh? Man, the Earth's a brutal place. Well, I guess putting in a little work on is one way of congratulating Tetsuya. Nope, don't want you to get a kill. I have analyzed. I need to remember that for later. Hi again, Mersha. Good to see ya. We are fighting Kikaiju, villains of Mazingers. Okay, just checking on, there was a little bit of extra news about Super Robot Wars 30, but it turns out it's just confirming that all but the Switch version will support custom BGM, which isn't huge. These things have even greater combat prowess than Battle Beasts. Does Great stand a chance against them in its current state?
パワーアップしたのはお前たちだけじゃないぞ、機械獣。焼き払え、ブレストバーン。パワーアップしてもこの手。
こ
I've left these guys kind of out in the open, so they might get attacked a bit.
界の獣は力で服従させる。エルドラソウルの力を見せてやる。いいよ。これが衝撃のエルドラカタナータ。まだ終わりでないぞ。そうだ。エルドラこの上だ。ヤマンテ。
Ah, the Eldora soul. Sure, I'll get the hill. Okay, you're already almost dead. Fuck. Good, hyper mode. Let's defend. I need to leave at least one target full health to get the SR point. So I'll go ahead and let that be the target for now. Yeah, you're not hitting Spike. That's adorable. The Kikaiju are tough. Were these things really that strong? Koji was right. This isn't the same Kikaiju army the Mazinger Z fought before. What are they? Who built new Kikaiju and why? Heads up, everybody. There's more incoming. The heck is that? It's not like the others. That must be the leader of the pack. Tetsuya, my brothers fought that Kikaiju before. So it's not just new models. They brought back old ones too? Tetsuya, wait! I'll shut that one down. It's dangerous to act alone. It's gonna take me and Great to get a good read on that thing. Come on, Kikaiju. Let's see what you've got. Tetsuya! What did we tell you? Fall back for now, Tetsuya. That won't be necessary. I can still fight. But sir, and by the way, got a pretty good read on his power level now. Oh yeah? It would be very hard matchup for Great to win in his current shape. Oh, now you're whining. No, I'm stating objective fact. Oh no, it's too much for even Great Mazinger to handle? Then what do we do? New Photon Power Laboratory, command room. Koji, you're in your old uniform? Sayaka's grown up! Sayaka, I mean, Chief Yumi, please get online with the Japanese government. It's time to reenact Code Z. Is it that bad out there? You can see how bad Great looks. Alright. Speaking. Situation is as I've already reported. As head of the new Photon Power Laboratory, I request permission to enact Code Z. Permission granted. By my authority as Prime Minister, you are permitted to mobilize Mazinger Z. Thank you, Prime Minister, sir. Koji, I'll be back, Sayaka. Tetsuya! There's no other option. I'll do as much as I can and fight as hard as I can. What's that? A rocket punch? That you, Koji? Here I am, Tetsuya. Mazinger Z is back in action. I thought Mazinger Z was mothballed to make it a testbed for photon power research. Prime Minister Yumi has issued approval for us to enact Code Z, since we're in a state of emergency here. Does that mean what I think it means? You got it, Tetsuya. You can disengage the limiter and Great Mazinger's photon power engine. Just what I wanted to hear. Photon power engine limiter, release! Goodness gracious, what incredible output! So all this time Great Mazinger was throttling its own output? So what's going on, Tetsuya? Great was retooled for the private sector, so had a limiter placed on its photon power engine output. Same as Mazinger Z, since it's not under military jurisdiction. Berja, I'm sorry, I don't speak nearly enough Spanish. After Mazinger Z's battle ended, we used it as a testbed for researching photon power. The data they got from that was applied to Great Mazinger, which in turn served as a field model. What you're saying is that Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger aren't what they were 10 years ago. Mazinger is always the most powerful demon god around, with the most cutting-edge photon power technology. Glad you can make it, Koji. I'll admit I was in a tight spot there. I finally get to repay the debt I owe you for saving me 10 years back. Never knew you took your debt so seriously. But the battle's not over yet. Yeah, I don't know who orchestrated this, but if the Kikaiju are back, then we've got to beat them down. Heck yeah, double Mazinger's back! Oh man, that gives me goosebumps, guys! Don't let the kids down in your big comeback moment, Koji. My soul's always been with Mazinger. It's not a comeback. I never really left. Let's go! Now the double Mazingers back together, nothing can stand in our way. Let's show them the power of Mazins that can be both demons and gods! Still the same SR point, but we now have Mazinger Z back. Looks a little different than the previous games, though, doesn't he? They went with a new design. Potential guard, morale, defense, and ignore size. Nothing fantastic there. No special abilities, but he does have some good attacks. Scrander attack is new, and full attack is also new. Also, with the limiter removed, the Great Mazinger has Thunder Break back. So a yay for that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, these are the movie ones. Oh, he has no morale right now. Well, let's try to earn some. Not enough to finish him off. Not you or you. It's you I left alive. But unless I can guarantee a crit, that's not happening. And I don't have many allies with much EXC bonus for now, so... we just gotta get some kills. So let's start murdering things. The daughter? Whose daughter? Kikaiju, I remember you. You're the demonic machines that terrorized the world back when I was a kid. Now I've got the power to face you head on. You're not gonna have your way today. Koji and Sayaka aren't married. And if I know what other daughter you're mentioning, potentially, yeah, don't worry about it. Mersha, stop spoiling plot stuff. I'm trying to not so subtly hint. It hasn't happened yet. Now you need to get the kill to get this attack point bonus, so let's do this. Attack point bonus can be acquired by if Ichinana and Shiro get a kill after Koji arrives. I can't let myself look like a chump in front of my brother. Here I go. With me, my brother, and Tetsuya together, we're triple Mazinger. Whatever you say, Shiro. Nice going there, Shiro. Are you kidding, Koji? I can do that with my eyes closed. You've wised up since you were a kid. Got yourself a smart mouth, too. You can always let me pilot Mazinger Z. Then you can spend all the time you want with your day job and with Sayaka. Look, the chief's a busy lady. She doesn't have time for me. Good lord, he's hopeless. Oh, it's technically not a Mazinger. It's like a military real version. Ichinan is nothing to write home about. It's, yeah, it's something. Safety first as we charge directly into the head of a kaiju.
TND 受けたまわりました。キャリアクス攻撃準備 OK。ティラネード特化します。先輩、ストライカーが来ました。チャンス。相手は足が止まってる。いっけー。
Get you a kill. The Kikaiju are acting in response to situational developments. I doubt it's simply pre-programmed patterns. Someone's gotta be giving them orders. Kill this one. My plan right now, this person, Sagiri support attacks somebody, and we finish off this Kikaiju from max to less for the SR point. So killing everything else, totally on the table. Just in case. No, you've taken a lot of hits already. Maybe I shouldn't put you on the front line. That would have been very close to our SR point. Yeah, cross slash is a new attack for this game. Nope. That very, very light snoring. You probably can barely hear it. Hey, Fluffernuff! Adore Soul just ripping a Kikaiju in half. Nope, that's the one I'm leaving alive for now. In fact, surround it. Now that the photon power engine limiter is disengaged, nothing's a match for me and Great. Bring it on, Kikaiju! You're about to see how much stronger Great and I have grown these past 10 years.
パワーだけでこの俺に勝てると思うなよ。こいつで落ちろ。必殺パワーサンダーブレイク。
Boom. Mazinger Z, you spent all these years being my study partner for photon power research. Now I'm asking for your help again. We'll keep the peace with the photon power that my grandpa, my dad, and I all studied.
未来を守るためにも俺は戦う。燃やし尽くせ。
Yeah, Koji's out of retirement. He's been working as a researcher with Sayaka this entire time, but, well, old enemies show up. You always call on the power of Mazinger Z. Stop attacking Spike! None of you can hit him. Ooh, new enemy, new attack. Hey, damn L2, it's been a while. I see you aren't holding anyone hostage today, which means I don't have to hold back. Get a load the full might of my evolved Mazinger. Damn, that actually hit you hard, Koji. All right. Suspend, safety save to get this SR point. Not enough. Enough. That'll do it.
Shuffle 同盟キングオブハートのドモンカッシュだ。覚悟してもらおう。俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめと轟き叫ぶ。バークレッツゴーッとフィンガー。
Okay, well, didn't need the support attack. Domon is just fucking wild. Good job, Domon. Heck yeah, we one-shotted that one. As long as we work together, we can triumph over everything, even improve Kikaiju. Darn right we can. Don't let them scare you. Alright. Well, now is the time to start murdering other folks. So... I can't do any more gain. Oh well.
気をつけろ機械獣がパワーアップしている正義に生まれ正義に生きて早60年俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる俺たちの武器は勇気正義闘志お楽しみはこれからだエルドラファイト Go! Amigo! Combatiro! Ignition! 闇の中こそ正義が光る
Boom, baby. Yep. Get my battleship some kills. Yep. Battleship has a lot of kills, actually, compared to some other units that need kills, like Guy and Wada. All right. Oh yeah, Mito too. Mito starts with very few kills. All right. Well, let's get some of that happening then. You actually have a cell, so I can have you go over here. Not enough for wall though. Oh well. Persist will have to do. Then I can get you in for the kill. Good old bebop formation. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yes. Repair him. Oh, I didn't even use his Analyze. I specifically pointed out I should use Analyze on something to make it easier to get that SR point, and then I ignored it. Anybody surprised? I mean, really, you're not. Disrupt I use? I use Disrupt a lot. If I have it. Alright, so this is the best attack Maziger's got at the moment, which is just fire every fucking thing. Alright. Works for me. Alright, time to look at another attack. The Scrender attack. Yep. Fires a bunch of those and then uses its wing to attack. Alright. Daunt? Intuition? Can you hit with full attack from here? You can. Bless.
So こまでだ機械獣叩き潰してやるやるぞ出し惜しみはなしだ
Bouncy, bouncy. Bye, weird rolling mech thing. Yeah, nice try, buddy. I don't care how powered up you are. Nothing's a match for Doubles Mazinger. Don't get cocky, Shiro. Fight's not over by a long shot. Damn level 2. Kaiju that once got sent out for the purpose of mining Japanium ore. Does the person who sent it here know what's under the Fuji plant? The Kikaiju army is fully gone. But all's well that ends well, except when it isn't. A mysterious army of powered-up Kaiju. Did someone get hold of Dr. Hell's legacy and decide to use it for their own ambitions? Mulling it over won't get us any closer to an answer. No sense in thinking too hard about it. More things changed, more to stay the same, huh, Koji? If you know me so well, then I bet you can guess what I'm about to say. I sure can. It's my job to fight Kikaiju. I also want to find out what their deal is. Mazinger Z and I are ready to fight. So the hero Koji Kabuto and Mazinger Z are back in action, huh? If only it wasn't on this note. Yeah, it marks a new battle to fight. But I'll fight it. A Mazin has the power to be a god or a demon. I swore long ago to use the power to do what's right. Be careful out there, Tetsuya. For folks who are just joining us, that's Tetsuya's wife. Sorry about this, June. I wanted to get away from the military life, but here I am, back on the front lines anyway. I don't blame you for that. Maybe we can blame the times. It's not healthy to blame everything on it being the Twilight Age. The blame lies with bad guys, am I right? I can't argue. And beating them up is your job, right? You're right about that. Just don't keep me waiting too long. Come back before my due date, okay? Sure. Don't worry, June. I'll be there to support Tetsuya. I'll make sure he doesn't forget to email you at least once a day. Counting on you, Shiro. You be careful too, right? Alright, okay? I'll be fine. After all, my brother's back in action and we got double Mazinger together again. Say, where is Koji? He's got some business to take care of before he comes on board. I can guess what that is. A man about to march in a certain peril shares all the brimming emotions with the woman he loves. Actually, he's just handing off the research project he's working on. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Poor Sayaka can never get a break. It's true that we'll need to steel ourselves for the battle lies ahead, though. The Martian Cessors, Claw, Jupiter Empire, Neo Zeon, the Zonders, and now the mystery Kikaiju army back from the dead. Feels like we're gonna go from Twilight Age straight into a Dark Age. Please don't say such unpleasant things. Melondo Bell will be joining us from space to get things sorted out. This is finally hitting the point of a full-blown war. Losing isn't an option here. I have to keep peace and protect those important to me. I'll be counting on your strength for that, Koji. Coach Oda and the top squadron members shared some words of gratitude with me. I was just going to give them a readiness lecture. I didn't think I'd be showing off Mazinger Z returning to action. But if Amuro and Ryoma can't fight, I guess I had to do it. Yep. Was just great Mazinger who helped out, and they're name dropping Ryoma. That's right. Fucking hell. The Getter Robo fought during the Zeon War. What the fuck? The Prime Minister has sent his own words of encouragement regarding your return to the field. We were talking to him for a long while. How was it catching up with your dad again? It was mostly just small talk. Tough job being the head of the new Photon Power Laboratory, huh? If you must know, he had nothing but praise for my work as head of the laboratory. He was more concerned about my private life. The heck? How's your private life figure in anything? Koji. If you don't know the answer to that, I'm not telling you. Okay. It's always the same. Maybe I should seriously consider taking Father's up on his offer to set up an arranged marriage. It just feels like such a shame leaving the researches of that thing at this stage. We finally got through the outer layers surrounding it and got face to face with the main object. The Mazinger Infinity. The Mycenaean relic resting beneath Mount Fuji. The infrastructure analysis alone turned up discoveries that could push our science forward a good 100 years. With this thing, humanity could finally break out of the Twilight Age. It's just unfathomable. It lives up to the name Mazinger Infinity, a demon god with infinite potential. But its size never ceases to amaze me. It's a Mazin for a Mazinger to ride in. You really wanted to study this thing yourself, didn't you? I'm not giving up on that yet. I'll be back here as soon as we bring peace back to the world. That's your hope, huh? What are these readings? Look, Sayaka, something's coming out of Infinity's head. A girl? Oregon. What the heck? Anyway, the people from the other route split join. We have Bright and the Londo Bell. And then we have Bicha, and Rue, and Mondo, and Ino. Oh yeah, but Jado got the double Zeta. Told you we didn't want to go on that route split. Those were all the new units we got. Floppered up. It is pretty wild, isn't it? Alright. Koji. Wada. Maito. Bright. Jado. Camille. And then for experience... No. Tetsuya. Spike, Shiro, Kincaid, Ray, and Domon, I guess. And then fill up the rest. At least we have a lot of people to fill up these side plans, though. Commander Kabuto, thank you for helping us out of that tight spot. Hey, don't mention it. Just doing my job. And please, call me Shiro. Feels awkward getting called Commander Kabuto while around Tetsuya, my brother. You're Koji Kabuto's brother, a man personally coached by Tetsuya Tsurugi, a Mazinger pilot for a new generation. That's right. I'm looking forward to working with the office ladies at VTX too. Koji could stand to learn a thing or two from your proactiveness. Easy there, Tetsuya. I know you and June aren't too happy about it, but this is nothing we're bystanders in. Something we're bystanders in. Maybe some distance from Sayaka will give Koji a change of heart. You seem pretty happy about your brother rejoining the fight, Shiro. I'm not about going out and dancing in the streets, but it's always been a dream of mine to fight alongside my brother and Tetsuya. I'm not a kid anymore, and I'd like him to see that I can hold my own out there. That's wonderful, Shiro. Oh, shucks. Now you're making me blush. You're holding your own and then some. You got me some great data, Shiro. The combat data we got drawing out Ichidona's full potential is worth a good 100 points. Wait, that was its full potential? Yep. That's it. I guess I was pretty eager to show off in front of Koji. We'll need more of that kind of performance in the battle still to come. Counting on you, Shiro. You can absolutely count on me, Tetsuya. I made a promise to June anyway. On that note, how about you write your feelings down and email to June? Okay, fine. Ugh, emotions. Ooh, overclock. Well, we don't have much that we can spend on much of anything. But... where are you? Oops. Mazinger Z, here we are. Ugh. Not upgraded at all. Some armor, energy, and energy regen. Once again, stop putting Tobia in the shit vehicle. By the way, Shiro can swap with Koji or Tetsuya. He can pilot the Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger, if you want. He might actually be a pretty good pilot for them, in fact. But why? Koji and Tetsuya are better. Oh yeah, of course you have the Jigan, so you can swap anybody in this if you want. Technically, any new type can be in this as well, but these are much better ideas. All right. A booster, yes please. My power parts are real bad. Anyway, that explains why Tetsuya and the Great Mazinger haven't been super powerful lately, and have been kind of weak.